Hey, this is Beverly Bozeman. I am the creator of Speak Queen, an encouraging platform for women. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Be sure and share this broadcast with your friends and your family. Be sure and turn on the notification bell so that you will know when I drop a new video. And thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. And again, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it so much. My broadcast today is entitled, Are You a Guardian Angel or an Angel of Death? So the Bible says that you will have whatever it is that you say. I am a firm believer in that because I have said things that were good and not so good about my life and about myself. And I've seen the majority of it come to pass. And one of the things that we don't think about when we're talking to people in general or out of frustration, especially out of frustration, we will say how we feel or how things look, trying to get it out or tell people, in general conversation, how we understand what it is that they're going through. So we'll say things, that are, I think they're not so good things, but it's just, I heard somebody say, that's just how people talk. That's just how we talk. When they say things like, how you doing? I'm making it. Or I seen better days. Girl, I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Or I don't know. I guess I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. I ain't died, so I guess that's all right. It's that type of mindset, that type of language that causes us to have not so good situations. And a lot of times we are saying these things and talking in this manner with this mindset in the heart of that situation. And we don't even know that we are creating our future with those words. And here's the thing, we don't really know what we're doing because we are saying those things, and it's usually, like I said, out of frustration. But as far as being a guardian angel, angels protect us from dangers that we see and dangers that we don't see, and they oftentimes protect us from ourselves. So if we say things that are good about ourselves, we say things that are good to people, say things that are encouraging, say things that are uplifting, we will oftentimes find ourselves in those situations to where we can be glad that we did say something nice. We will see good things happen to us, and we will see good things happen to other people, especially to us. Girl, how you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. At the very least, that's what we should say. I'm doing great. And if we are saying I'm doing great, even if in real life we're not, at the very least, it will make us feel better. And when we're going through things, we oftentimes want everything to just get better. We want the situation to be over with. And sometimes the situation can't be over with just like that. We have to go through whatever it is we have to go through, but it helps to feel good. That's where speaking positive things into your life is so important, because the world is full of people who are very negative, very nasty, low down, gritty, grimy, no good, fill in the blanks. Plenty of those to go around, and they would be more than happy to speak negative things into your life and about you, and to get you to join in with them so they won't be alone in their misery. Because you know how the saying goes, misery loves company. That's where the angel of death comes in. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, and that's what the Bible says, and I truly believe that. When we say the things that we don't want, we're sending that out into our future, so that as time progresses, we get into our future, we'll see that very thing or something similar to it. When I was in my first marriage, I was living out of the country, and I had a lot of stuff going on. And one of the things that I kept saying every day was, I do not want to go back home and live with my mama. Because, you know, I had kind of like, I had a situation going on, and if I left, I hadn't worked in a while because I couldn't really find work. So I really had no money. And I knew that if I left, I would have to go and stay with my mama. I knew it because I didn't have any money. And this was like 2003, 4, 5-ish. And the economy had pretty much tanked, and all the businesses were closing, and the housing market had gone bust. So there were a lot of people being laid off. And I knew that if I came back to the States to live, it would be kind of hard for me to get a job right away. And that was the one thing I kept saying every day, man, I want to get out of here. But I know if I do, I have to go live with mama. I do not want to go home, go and live with mama. That's what I kept saying. I kept saying it every day. And I was saying it out of frustration. And here's the thing. I knew the power of life and death is in your tongue. I knew that. I had, you know, I grew up in church, and I had been going to a word-based, faith-based church before I left. So I knew the word. But the thing about it is, when we're in pain and when we are on the struggle bus, especially when we are suffering alone, we cry out to God. And we will tell him what's on our heart. And instead of us getting it out, being done with it, we will continue to talk about that very negative thing every day. Because we are so used to getting on the phone and calling our girlfriends and yakking to them about what we don't like, what we don't want, how so-and-so pissed us off again, and how the person on the job getting on our nerves. We are just so used to getting it out that we don't pay attention to the fact that we're getting out that same one thing, that same negative thing. And then we end up manifesting that same one negative thing later on. And we got a nerve to get mad and say, God, why you let this happen to me? Why you do this to me? And we don't even think about the fact that we were talking to God about that very thing over and over again. So the guardian angel is speaking positive language, being positive, thinking positive. You have whatever you say. So why not at the very least say, I'm going to have a great day? If your finances are not looking the way you want them to look, why not speak positive things about your finances? It's the same thing with your health and with your marriage and your friendships, your career. You only need to say whatever it is that you want to see. That's where the guardian angel part comes in, and the angel of death is speaking negativity. And that applies to you talking about other people, not just to yourself, to other people, but talking about other people. That's that gossip. You're speaking death. It's coming out of your mouth. So will it not fall into your life? Even if you're talking about somebody and you're just sharing the information, we need to pray for so-and-so because, you know, I heard X, Y, and Z. A lot of people will gossip and call it sharing the information so that they can pray for people. Same thing. If you get on the phone and you keep talking to whoever about how horrible your day is and how horrible your life is and how your husband is low down and raggedy and your co-workers get on your last nerves, and it's all the time, and you have those feelings that go along with it, and every time you talk about it, like it take your blood pressure up and stuff, you're going to see more of that. You are going to see more of that. So in closing, I would like to challenge you to take a look at your conversations. Take a look at the way that you think. Are you speaking positive, being a guardian angel? Or are you speaking negative, being an angel of death? You will have whatever it is that you say. Look back over your life and see if you see more of the good things that you have been saying or more of the bad things that you have been saying. And that's where affirmations come in. If you take the time to create positive affirmations and speak them out every day in the morning, if you can do it a couple of times a day or multiple times a day, then that will at the very least make you feel better. It makes you feel good when you talk about good things. And we can't always be guaranteed to hear good things. Now, we can be guaranteed to hear some negative things. Now, that's the truth. Whether you want to or not, people will be more than happy to tell you what they said, what is being said on the news. And girl, let me tell you what I heard. And I know it ain't, right to talk about it, but let me tell you what I heard. And she thinks she's all of this and all that, and this is what she got going on, and she just needed to be brought down a peg or two. Stuff like that. That's angel of death stuff. So I do encourage you to write out some affirmations. If you don't really know how to write out affirmations, you can look on YouTube and put in how to create affirmations. There are plenty of people who can who have videos out, and they can help you to write them. I know Latoya Okia, she has a video about the power of I am, and she talks about affirmations and how they work and how to write them out. Awesome woman of God. And make sure you have a blue ink pen and a piece of paper, or maybe a journal if you can, and go find her and look up affirmations, and she can definitely give you some information on affirmations. Affirmations can change your life for the better. And I think that's about it. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Be sure to release your genius, pull off the impossible every day. Remember, you will have whatever it is that you say. So be positive when you speak, Queen.